Hey everybody, hey y'all, episode 36 is looking a little bit different today. I know we were supposed to be live, but we had some technological difficulties. So Dolly and I, being as resourceful as we are, came up with an alternate plan. So here we are. Know that I'll be sure to be checking all your comments after you watch this episode. So it is Thursday, a little throwback Thursday, and don't forget to share this video with all of your friends. Also remember to download that iHeart app for your free 30-day trial and like our little song, What You Drinking About? Because it's a very exciting time for our little song. Also, did you know it's National Dance Like a Chicken Day? So does that mean do the chicken dance or dance like a chicken? I don't know, but I'll probably be posting some chicken dances later today for sure. So some great stories, as you know, with Hey Y'all, it's all about heart, humor, and country music. And so why don't we jump right in? CMT is doing something really cool. We'll have the link in this video. CMT, Country Music Television, to be clear, is now taking submissions of very special people to honor during their CMT Celebrates Our Heroes show airing on June 3rd. So you can visit cmt.com to nominate your own personal hero, which I think is so awesome. The show will recognize COVID-19 heroes in the following categories: healthcare, education, business, community leaders, food industry, infrastructure, first responders, U.S. military, and more. So be sure to go to cmt.com and nominate your own personal hero. How cool is that? And this story is just tremendous. I truly feel like I live by always beating the odds, and that when people say you will never or you can't, that there's always a way. So this story is about Greg Garfield. He was in a medically induced coma for 31 days over the course of his 2-month hospital stay where he was treated for COVID-19. Doctors told him he had a 1% chance of survival. A 1% chance. But last Friday, the 54-year-old proved them all wrong and was released from the hospital. What an incredible story, and just like testimony to just really, no matter what anyone says, always find a way within yourself to believe that it's possible. And that is a beautiful story. So as we've been talking about all our heroes that are doing tremendous things in our communities and for each other, what about Alaska? What about Hawaii? How are they getting their supplies? So this is a really tremendous story. Important groceries to a remote place like Gustavus, I think is how you say it, a seaside town in southeastern Alaska, 7 hours from Juneau, presents logistical challenges during even the best of times. Imagine right now. So when delivery transport to the town was cut off amid the coronavirus pandemic, town grocer Toshua Parker stepped up to ensure his community would have access to affordable food. Each week, Parker pilots a barge through icy waters to the world's smallest Costco warehouse, where men load the ship with pallets containing $20,000 of eggs, flour, meat, canned goods, produce, and highly coveted paper goods. Toilet paper. He then turns around and makes a 7-hour voyage back to Gustavus. The shipment keeps his store, Ice Strait Wholesale, aka Toshco, in stock for the week ahead. Think about it, just that's just mind-blowing. So huge shout out to you and for taking such great care of your community. You think of all the places that were impacted on all these different towns, but man, it's just really wild. I think she knocked over the hat. She wanted to do the reveal. We'll save that for a big moment under the hat. It's very important today. So as we always talk about a local restaurant, and we've been doing some first responder spotlights, this is pretty cool. 250 checkers and rallies in the U.S. are offering free meals to medical workers and first responders. That is awesome. The owner of 32 Rally Store, Joe Hertzman, partnered with local schools to donate 164,800 meals to kids in need. You're tremendous and super awesome. The 32 stores in Louisville are also working with the Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana. I always say these names, Kentuckiana. I'm such a Montanan, to donate 4,800 meals. That's just tremendous. Big shout out to Joe for being so epic. Now, this story really touched my heart. There are a lot of doctors from other states that are going into states that have needs of more doctors and nurses to help just deal with all of what's happening in our hospitals. And Amy Espinosa out of Colorado, she's a registered nurse, and she's in the emergency department of St. Anthony North Hospital in New Jersey. So she's one of the many people fighting on the front lines to keep people healthy, and she's doing a really beautiful blog about her experience. It's so intense, and she's being able to sacrifice to help others is really tremendous. And she's been assigned to the intensive care unit, and just big shout out to her. Really tremendous story. And Amy, if there's anything we can do for you, we absolutely are here for you. Brett Young has new music out today. I'm sorry, not out today, but it's brand new music for you if you have not heard it yet. It came out on May 1st called Lady, and it's a precious song. It's a tribute to his little baby girl, and it's just really beautiful, and kind of just describing how he's going to teach her, but how his wife, her mama, is really going to teach her how to be a little lady with a lot of grit, I am sure. So what's under my hat today? Well, I had an interesting thing happen. I had some socks that were being a little aggressive with leaving their fuzz everywhere, and I couldn't find the vacuum cleaner. I know, shocker. So just like this lint brush has picked up all this hay because Miss Dolly decided to tip over the hat before I was ready to tip over the hat, this little gizmo, props to the maker of the lint roller. This thing can pick up just about anything. And this morning I had a little makeup explosion. You know when the eyeshadow breaks out of like one of the little containers in a multi-eyeshadow pack? And then it goes everywhere and you don't know how to clean it up, and then you get like a paper towel and you get it wet and then it just goes further? Try your lint roller. This thing really came in handy this morning, as it's in my hand. See what I did there? And not to mention, it picked up all the fuzz on the carpet left from the socks that I have since thrown away because they were driving somebody crazy. So big props. If you don't have one of these, I strongly suggest it's a great tool for many things. That is my hack trick of the day, also known as my hat trick, as it goes back in the hat. And it's Throwback Thursday. You know what I didn't do yet is ring the bell. But I was thinking about what song I would possibly do today for Throwback Thursday. And I was thinking about my very first performance at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, Tennessee. I've now been here in quarantine for 63 days today. Isn't that just bonkers? Like she said. And I can't tell if she's happy I'm here or not so happy I'm here. But one of the very first songs that I played at the Bluebird as a songwriter was a little song called Shoebox. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. I hope you'll check it out. It's off the Love the Way You See Me album that came out back in 2017. I love the message of this song. When I first wrote this song, it was a heartbreaker, and now it's pretty empowering. So if you have one of those shoe boxes under your bed that you've been waiting to get out, now's probably a good time to let that shoebox go. In an old shoebox underneath my bed, all the love we had back then, this is all that's left. Every letter, every note, I'll memorize just like a song, every word you wrote. Takes time, stand still, just like a broken clock. Photographs, old movie stubs, 4 years of us in an old shoebox. And I don't know why I keep it around, when it took me so long to get this far, but I don't have the heart to throw it out. So if you want to hear the rest of that little song story, go check out Shoebox off Love the Way You See Me. Have a beautiful Thursday. Hang in there. Know we're going to get through this all together. From Dolly and I, come here, little lady. Come here. Can you say goodbye? we just want to say we love you guys so much, and we'll see you hopefully live tomorrow for our Friday episode, and that will be episode 37. What in the world? Have an amazing day. Big hugs from Hey Y'all.